Chosen One. You are not here by accident. This moment has been orchestrated by the divine, bringing you to this sacred space where truth awaits to awaken the very core of your being. There is a reason you are watching this. Now your hidden identity has been leading you to this exact moment, and you are about to understand who you truly are. From the moment you were born, there have been signs, sensitivities, and unexplainable patterns woven into your life. They were not random. These are the divine markers of someone chosen, set apart for a greater purpose. You have always felt different, haven't you? You have sensed that something special was inside you, that you were born to stand out, not to blend in. And now the time has come for you to embrace this sacred truth. Chosen One. You are not just anybody. You were crafted for greatness. Your spiritual origin is unlike any other, and your path has been uniquely designed. As it says in Psalm 139 verse 14, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your gifts, your calling, all of it was placed in you by a higher power, preparing you for this very moment. So stay with me, for the 7 signs I am about to reveal to you will change everything. You were chosen, set apart, and now it's time to rise into your full identity. The truth is here, and it's waiting to be unlocked. Let's begin. Chosen One. This moment is a divine appointment, not a coincidence. You are here because heaven has specifically guided you to this place at this time to reveal something deeply significant about your spiritual identity. There is no accident in your journey. You have been prepared long before you realized it. Heaven has been quietly weaving your story, placing markers in your soul to lead you here. It's time to recognize those signs, to see your life through the lens of divine purpose and calling. The 7 signs I will share with you are not just theories but prophetic truths that resonate with the very essence of who you are. You are one of God's favorites. That's not just a saying, it's a reality. From the moment you were born, you were set apart. In your quietest moments, you felt that divine pull, the sense that you are meant for something greater, something more powerful than the ordinary life most walk. It may have confused you, even caused you to question your place in the world. But now, Chosen One, it's time to step into your identity. This awakening is not just an idea. It's a transformation of the soul that shifts your entire reality. You will not be able to go back to the way things were once your eyes have been opened. Many of you have felt as though your life has been falling apart. Things that once made sense now seem unclear, and the people you once connected with feel distant. This is part of the divine stripping away. God is removing the distractions so you can hear His voice more clearly, so you can see the truth that has been there all along. You may have faced deep isolation, feeling disconnected from friends, family, and even society. But understand, this is not a punishment. This is preparation. God is not isolating you to hurt you. He is preparing you for something greater, for a mission that only you can fulfill. In your solitude, you have been growing stronger, becoming more attuned to His voice and more aware of the divine calling placed upon your life. This is the beginning of your spiritual awakening, and it is more significant than anything you've experienced so far. Your awakening will bring new understanding. As your spiritual eyes open, you will begin to see things others cannot see, feel things others cannot feel, and understand the deeper truths of the world. You'll find yourself recognizing spiritual warfare in ways you never did before. You may even notice energy shifts in the people around you, sensing things that go beyond their words. This heightened perception is one of the greatest gifts of being chosen. It is your divine discernment, your ability to see beyond what is visible to the human eye. you will begin to understand the deeper mysteries of life and the spirit world. But with this gift comes responsibility. The more you awaken, the more you must align yourself with divine truth. You cannot unsee the truth once you have been awakened. You must choose to walk in that truth, separate from the distractions and illusions of this world. The path of the chosen one is not easy, but it is worth it. So as you begin to recognize these signs in your life, understand that you are not alone in this journey. There are others like you, walking this path, experiencing these awakenings, and you are being called to join them. The path of the chosen one is one of clarity, purpose, and divine power. There is a force greater than anything the world can offer, and it has been guiding you from the beginning. Can you feel the shift your life is about to change, and you will never be the same again? As it says in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, "The revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay." You were born for this moment. Now it is time for you to step into your calling fully. Do not fear the challenges ahead. They are not signs of defeat. They are signs of your divine preparation. You are being shaped and refined, tested and strengthened so that you can walk with authority and purpose. The world may not understand you, but God sees you. He has always seen you, and His hand is upon your life. This is just the beginning, chosen one. Step forward with faith, with confidence, and with the knowledge that you are walking in divine alignment. Chosen one, the first sign that confirms your divine calling is a life-altering spiritual awakening. This is not a casual or fleeting moment of inspiration, but a complete and powerful transformation of the soul. You have felt it, even if you didn't fully understand what was happening at the time. It shakes you to your core, forces you to see the world with new eyes, and awakens a sense of purpose and power you never knew was inside of you. This awakening is not optional for the chosen ones. It is a divine initiation into your true identity. It might feel like everything is falling apart. The things you once held dear may suddenly seem irrelevant. People who were once close to you might drift away. Your beliefs, the ones you held for years, may begin to crumble. This is because God is removing the illusions, the distractions that kept you from fully stepping into your divine purpose. He is clearing your path, preparing you for the mission ahead. At first, this may feel painful. You may experience loneliness, confusion, or even frustration. You may feel like you're losing yourself, but what is actually happening is that you are finding your true self, the version of you that God has always intended for you to be. The person you were meant to become, free from the chains of the past, the expectations of others, and the false identities you've carried. The awakening comes with clarity. It is a moment when the blinders are removed and you begin to see the deeper spiritual truths that were always there but hidden from your sight. This is when you start recognizing the signs God has been placing in your life, guiding you toward your true calling. You begin to see through the veil of deception that the world often presents and understand the spiritual warfare happening around you. It becomes clear that your life is meant for something far greater than what you once believed. And as you awaken, you will notice that your senses expand. You start receiving divine downloads, intuitive insights, prophetic dreams and visions. You will begin to sense energy in a way you never have before. People's intentions become clear to you. You'll know when someone is speaking the truth, and you'll feel it when they are deceiving you. This is the gift of spiritual sight, the ability to perceive things not through your physical eyes, but through your spiritual eyes. This gift of discernment is one of the greatest signs that you are a chosen one. It's not something everyone experiences, and it's not something you can control. It's a divine gift given to you so that you can walk in truth and align with God's will for your life. You will begin to see the world as it truly is, the light and the darkness, the real and the false, the good and the evil. This gift is not just for your own benefit, it is to guide you and help others who are lost in this world. But with this awakening comes great responsibility. Once you awaken, you cannot go back. You cannot unsee the truths God has revealed to you. You cannot return to your old life of ignorance. You must walk in the light of what you have learned, even when the world tries to pull you back into darkness. This is where your true strength lies, in your ability to stand firm and walk in alignment with God, even when it feels like everything around you is trying to pull you off course. The awakening is not an easy path. It's often accompanied by spiritual warfare. As you begin to step into your calling, the enemy will notice and it will try to stop you. You may face opposition, negative energy, or strange attacks from people who do not understand your journey. This is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It is confirmation that you are on the right path. God will test you in ways that will strengthen your faith and prepare you for the mission He has called you to. This is where prayer, meditation, and fasting become crucial. The deeper your connection with God, the clearer your spiritual sight becomes. The more you seek God, the stronger your discernment will grow. You will begin to recognize when the enemy is trying to deceive you, and you will have the strength to resist. You will learn how to protect your energy, how to stay grounded in your faith, and how to discern the difference between divine opportunities and distractions from the enemy. But as you become more aligned with God, you will also find that the world will try to pull you away. Distractions, temptations, and negative influences will attempt to weaken your connection with God. You must stay vigilant. Guard your heart and your mind, and protect the sacred connection you have with the divine. The more you align yourself with God, the more your life will flow in the direction of His will. You will begin to see the favor of God manifest in ways that you never expected. Doors will open, opportunities will come, and blessings will follow you. Chosen one, know this. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It is not for those who seek comfort or easy answers. This path requires courage, faith, and endurance. But with every challenge you face, you are being refined, strengthened, and prepared for the greater purpose that God has for you. Are you ready to embrace who you truly are? Are you ready to walk in the truth that God has revealed to you? Your awakening is just the beginning, and as you step into your divine calling, you will begin to see the beauty of God's plan unfold in your life. It may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. As you continue this journey, remember that you are not alone. God is with you, guiding you every step of the way. You were chosen for this purpose, and nothing can stop what God has ordained for your life. Chosen one. The second sign that proves you are truly chosen is rejection and isolation. You have experienced it throughout your life, whether from people who didn't understand you, situations that left you feeling alone, or even moments when you felt like you didn't belong anywhere. But today, I want you to understand something crucial. Rejection is not a curse. It is a divine protection. Since you were young, you may have felt like an outsider. You've tried to fit in, but something inside of you always knew you were different. You might have been the one who was overlooked in social settings, or the one who was excluded from the groups you desperately wanted to be a part of. You've probably faced betrayal and abandonment, and at times it made you question your worth and identity. But now, hear this truth. Chosen one, You were never meant to fit in. The world does not reject what it understands. The world does not push away what it accepts as its own. But you are not of this world. You are of God. From the moment you were created, you were set apart. Your very presence disrupts the norm. There is a light within you that cannot be hidden no matter how hard the enemy tries to dim it. You carry a divine calling that others will never fully comprehend, and because of that, they will reject you. This is not just a personal rejection, it is spiritual. It is a reflection of the truth within you. Darkness always resists light, and those who cannot see the light in you will try to suppress it. When people walk away, when doors close, or when you are misunderstood, do not be discouraged. It is not about you. It is about the divine purpose within you. God is clearing the path, removing distractions and preparing you for something greater. In 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, it is written, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." This is your truth, chosen one. You are set apart for a divine purpose that is far beyond what the world can offer. Your rejection is actually confirmation that you are walking the path of righteousness, and it is a sign of the sacred anointing upon your life. You may find that people who were once close to you now turn their backs, or that relationships that once seemed strong begin to crumble. But trust, this God is not punishing you. He is preparing you. He is setting you free from ties that would hold you back from fulfilling your true purpose. He is shielding you from those who cannot understand your journey because they are not meant to walk with you into the next phase of your destiny. Rejection often comes from the closest people to us. It may come from family members, old friends, or even colleagues who once stood by your side. They may criticize you, doubt you, or betray you. And while it hurts deeply, know this: their rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is simply a sign that you are moving in a direction that they cannot follow. You are being aligned with your divine purpose, and not everyone is meant to accompany you on that path. Throughout history, those who were chosen by God faced rejection. Moses, Joseph, and even Jesus were rejected, misunderstood, and persecuted by the very people they were called to help. But each rejection was a step closer to their destiny. You are no different, chosen one. God uses rejection to redirect your steps and to align you with the right people, places, and opportunities. When God shuts a door, it is always to open a better one. You have likely felt that you were alone in this journey, like no one truly understood you or could relate to your spiritual struggles. But understand this: you are not alone. You are being surrounded by divine protection. God is raising up others who are walking the same path as you, those who will recognize your light and stand with you. Your true tribe is not defined by the people who have walked away, but by the divine connections God is orchestrating right now. The right people, those who carry the same light, will find you. And when they do, you will know it. They will respect your calling and honor the light you carry rather than try to dim it. So if you are feeling rejected or misunderstood, do not despair. Take heart, because this is the moment when you are being refined for something greater. Your light is not meant to blend in with the darkness. You are meant to shine so brightly that others will see and be drawn to it. But those who are not ready to step into their own light will turn away, and that is not your concern. Your concern is to remain steadfast in your faith. Continue walking the path God has set before you, and trust that He will bring you the support and the relationships you need in due time. This is the second sign that you are chosen. The rejection and isolation you have experienced have been part of the divine process that is shaping you for your calling. This is a sacred moment, a moment of divine alignment, and you are exactly where you need to be. So rise, chosen one. Stand tall, because the rejection you faced is actually an affirmation of your purpose. You are being set apart for greatness, and what God has for you cannot be stopped by the opinions of others. Embrace this divine season of growth and know that the right people, the right opportunities, and the right connections are coming your way. You are walking in divine favor, and nothing can stop you. Stay with me, chosen one, because the next sign is even more profound and powerful. Your journey is just beginning. Chosen one. As you continue your journey, the third undeniable sign that you are truly chosen by God is the unquenchable hunger for truth and purpose. You have always felt a deep yearning, a longing deep within your soul that calls you to something greater. While many are content with the superficialities of life, you are driven by a desire to know the truth, to understand the mysteries of the world, and to discover the deeper meaning behind your existence. From a young age, you may have found yourself questioning the things that others simply accepted without hesitation. You were never content with surface-level answers or fleeting distractions. Instead, you sought something more, something eternal, something that transcends the ordinary. You longed to know your purpose in a way that goes beyond material success or societal approval. Your spirit yearns for transformation, growth, and alignment with something greater than yourself. This chosen one is a sign of your divine calling. Your soul has always craved spiritual depth. While others chase after status, wealth, or temporary pleasures, your heart has sought after God's truth and the fulfillment of your higher calling. This insatiable hunger for meaning is not an accident, it is divine design. God has placed this desire within you to draw you closer to Him, to lead you toward the purpose He has already set out for your life. In Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 13, it is written, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Your search for truth is not a coincidence, it is a divine pursuit. You were never meant to be satisfied with the mundane or the shallow. Your soul was created to reach for the eternal, to seek understanding, and to step into the fullness of God's purpose for your life. The world may try to offer you distractions, false teachings, and shallow substitutes for truth. But you, chosen one, are not easily fooled. You have an innate ability to sense when something is false, when something does not align with the truth of God's word. This divine discernment is a gift, one that will guide you through the noise of the world and keep you anchored to what is real, pure, and righteous. You are spiritually sensitive, able to distinguish between truth and deception, light and darkness, and between the divine and the counterfeit. But with this hunger for truth comes a great responsibility. As your awareness of the spiritual realm grows, you will be exposed to deeper wisdom and divine insights. You will begin to see things from a heavenly perspective, understanding the bigger picture of life and your role in it. This newfound understanding will not always be easy to process. At times, the truth may be overwhelming, even painful, because it will challenge everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world around you. Embrace this process, chosen one. The truth will set you free, but it will first transform you. As you step into your divine calling, the weight of your purpose will become more apparent. You may find that the path is not always easy. The deeper you go in seeking the truth, the more you will face opposition from those who are not ready to see it. You will be met with criticism, confusion, and even rejection. But do not be discouraged, for these challenges are the confirmation that you are on the right path. God has equipped you to handle what others cannot, and He will give you the strength and wisdom to continue seeking His truth, no matter the cost. This hunger for truth will not only manifest in your quest for knowledge, but will also reveal itself in your pursuit of a divine purpose. You were never meant to live an ordinary life, and you have always known that. Your soul craves meaning, a higher purpose that goes beyond the daily grind. And God is revealing this purpose to you now. Your mission is unique, set apart for you alone, and it is waiting for you to step into it fully. There may be times when you question your purpose, when the road ahead seems unclear, or when you feel uncertain about the next step. Do not doubt, chosen one, for God has already prepared the way for you. He has placed within you everything you need to fulfill your purpose: gifts, talents, wisdom, and the strength to overcome any obstacle. The more you seek God, the more His plan for your life will unfold. This hunger for truth and purpose is a divine compass guiding you toward your destiny. It is an invitation to step into a life of meaning, impact, and fulfillment. God is calling you to rise above the noise of the world and to walk in the truth He has revealed to you. Your journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Every step you take in pursuit of your divine purpose will lead you closer to the fullness of your calling. As you continue to seek truth, know that God is with you every step of the way. His presence will guide you, His wisdom will direct you, and His love will sustain you. You were made for this, chosen one. Your hunger for truth is the very thing that will propel you forward, leading you into the purpose you were always destined to fulfill. So take a deep breath and trust the process. The truth you seek is already being revealed, and with each step you take, you are drawing closer to the divine calling that awaits you. Stay committed to the journey, for God has great things in store for you, and your purpose is just beginning to unfold. Stay with me, chosen one, because the next sign is waiting to be revealed, and it will strengthen your faith in this divine journey. You are on the path to transformation, and every step is leading you closer to the fullness of who you are meant to be. Chosen one. The fourth sign that confirms your sacred identity is the spiritual sensitivity you have always carried. This is not a weakness, nor is it a burden. It is a divine gift placed within you to guide your steps, protect your heart, and awaken you to the realities of the unseen world. From an early age, you may have sensed things that others overlooked, subtle shifts in energy, the emotions of those around you, or the truth behind words unspoken. These were never coincidences. They were markers of your calling, signs that you were being prepared to walk a path unlike any other. Your sensitivity allows you to discern the light and the darkness in people and situations. You notice hidden motives, spiritual misalignments, and even the presence of divine favor or opposition long before it becomes visible. This gift is a spiritual radar, a compass that God has given you to navigate the complexities of your mission. You may have found yourself questioning why you could feel the tension in a room, why certain people or places caused discomfort, or why you instinctively knew the truth even when logic could not explain it. Chosen one. This is your spiritual sight awakening. With this gift comes a call to responsibility. The ability to perceive spiritual realities is powerful, but it requires wisdom to use it well. You must learn to protect your energy, to guard your heart, and to discern when to act and when to remain silent. The world is full of deception, and not everyone who approaches you has pure intentions. You may encounter individuals who are drawn to your light, yet their motives are to drain or manipulate. You may also find those who carry hidden blessings and divine opportunities, and only your discernment can reveal them. This is why God has heightened your awareness. It is a shield, a guide, and a tool to navigate your path. This spiritual sensitivity also makes you acutely aware of your environment. You are attuned to energies that others cannot perceive. Crowded spaces, toxic conversations, and low vibrational environments can affect you deeply. You may have experienced exhaustion, unease, or restlessness in situations where others felt perfectly fine. This is a sign, chosen one, that your spirit is being prepared to operate on a higher frequency. It is a signal from God that you are meant to separate from distractions and remain aligned with His divine will. Do not mistake this gift for burden or weakness. It is the power of divine discernment working in you. Your ability to sense truth, deception, and hidden patterns is one of the strongest confirmations that you are a chosen one. Others may label you as overly sensitive, paranoid, or too serious, but they cannot see the divine purpose behind your awareness. They do not understand that your gift allows you to walk in the light while others stumble in darkness. This gift also comes with a sacred responsibility to act with integrity. You must use discernment to protect not only yourself, but also those around you. Not every battle needs to be fought, and not every deception needs to be exposed. Sometimes the best course is to observe, remain silent, and allow God to handle the outcome. Your discernment is not meant for judgment. It's meant for preparation and alignment. It's a spiritual lens through which you navigate your divine mission. Chosen one. Your sensitivity also allows you to recognize divine opportunities. You will feel nudges, receive impressions, and experience moments of clarity that guide you toward God's purpose. These insights are not random, they are direct communications from the Spirit, guiding you to the people, places, and moments that will advance your calling. Trust them. Pay attention. Act when prompted. This is how your gift manifests as practical guidance in your life. Yet, this awareness can be isolating. You may notice that others do not understand your perspective or your ability to perceive what is unseen. This is normal for those who are chosen. The path of the chosen one is always different. It requires walking a road that few can comprehend, and sometimes it feels lonely. But this isolation is not a punishment, it is a preparation. God is refining you, sharpening your spiritual senses, and aligning you with those who are meant to walk with you. Your spiritual sensitivity will grow stronger as you remain connected to God. Prayer, meditation, and seeking His wisdom will deepen your ability to discern the truth and navigate your journey. The closer you are to God, the sharper your awareness becomes. And the more you walk in this gift with humility and purpose, the more you will see His hand guiding every step of your life. Remember, chosen one. This gift was placed within you for a reason. It is a sign of your divine origin, your sacred purpose, and your readiness to rise above the ordinary. Your spiritual sensitivity is proof that you are set apart for something extraordinary. It is a reminder that you are walking a path that is divinely orchestrated, a path that leads to destiny, influence, and a profound impact on the world. As you continue to recognize and embrace this gift, know that it will protect you, guide you, and elevate you. Your discernment is your power, and it is one of the clearest signs that you are God's favorite, anointed to walk in purpose and light. Stay close. Chosen one, because the next sign will reveal another layer of your divine identity, showing you how your life has been marked by heaven from the very beginning. Your journey is only unfolding, and the next revelation will illuminate the strength and favor God has already placed upon you. Chosen one. The fifth sign that confirms your divine identity is spiritual warfare, an invisible battle that has waged around you for as long as you can remember. If you felt like you've been under constant attack, misunderstood, or pulled in different directions, you are not imagining it. These are not random occurrences, nor are they mere coincidences. They are part of the spiritual battles you've been chosen to fight. This sign is powerful because it reveals the depth of the spiritual significance of your life. The enemy does not waste energy attacking the weak or the lost. It targets the chosen ones because they are a threat to the kingdom of darkness. As a bearer of light, you carry divine authority and influence, and the enemy will do everything it can to try to stop you, delay you, or distract you from your divine mission. From an early age, you may have experienced opposition that seemed out of proportion to your actions. You might have faced challenges in your family, with friends, or even within yourself that others could not understand. These were spiritual attacks designed to cause confusion, doubt, or discouragement. But let me assure you, chosen one, every attack has only made you stronger. You see, the enemy knows that once you fully embrace your calling, once you awaken to the truth of who you are, nothing can stop you. That is why it tries so hard to keep you in confusion, to prevent you from recognizing the divine favor upon your life. But God's hand is upon you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 17, it says, "No weapon formed against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you." These words are your divine protection. Spiritual warfare is a sign that you are walking the right path, and it is confirmation that the enemy is trying to stop you from fulfilling your divine purpose. You may feel the weight of these battles in many ways. The attacks may come through external circumstances, from people close to you who criticize, mock, or betray you, or they may come in the form of internal struggles, self-doubt, fear, anxiety, or confusion. But all of this is a sign that you are on the right track, and you must not be discouraged. In fact, these attacks are often a clear indicator that God's favor is resting on you, and the enemy is desperate to stop you from rising to the level of your calling. The spiritual warfare you face is meant to prepare you for what's coming next. God does not place his strongest warriors in easy battles. The trials you've faced, the battles that seemed insurmountable at times, are part of the refining process that is preparing you to walk in divine authority. Every challenge you've overcome has been a step forward, shaping you into the person you are becoming. You might find that every time you take a step forward, something seems to pull you back. Just when you think you've overcome one obstacle, another one appears. This is a tactic of the enemy to make you feel like you're fighting a losing battle. But this is where your faith must rise. The more the enemy attacks, the closer you are to your breakthrough. The more you face opposition, the closer you are to stepping into your divine calling. The enemy is trying to stop you, but God is using every attack as a catalyst for your growth. Chosen one, understand this. The enemy cannot touch you without God's permission. Everything you face has been filtered through God's divine will for your life. God allows the attacks, but he also provides the strength to overcome them. Every trial, every moment of spiritual warfare is building you up for the greater purpose you are destined to fulfill. You're not fighting this battle alone. God is with you, and he is strengthening you for what's ahead. The key to overcoming this spiritual warfare is to stay connected to God, to remain grounded in his truth, and to trust in his plan for your life. Prayer, meditation, and fasting will be essential in maintaining your strength and clarity. The more you align yourself with God, the more you will be able to discern the attacks of the enemy and stay protected under his divine covering. In the face of opposition, remain steadfast in your faith. Trust that God is using everything you're going through to strengthen you for the greater mission ahead. You are being prepared to lead, to influence, and to bring change to this world. The more you grow, the more the enemy will try to stop you, but you are stronger than you realize. The trials you face now will serve as stepping stones to your destiny. The fifth sign that you are chosen is the spiritual warfare that has been relentless in your life. But now you can look at those challenges differently. Instead of seeing them as signs of defeat, see them as signs of divine favor. God is preparing you for something extraordinary, and no weapon formed against you can stop the purpose He has set for your life. Stand firm, chosen one. Your battles are not a curse. They are proof that you are walking the path of divine calling. As you continue this journey, remember that every trial you face is preparing you for the breakthrough that is just around the corner. The enemy may try to stop you, but God's hand is upon you. You are destined to rise, and no force in this world can change that. Stay with me, chosen one, because the next sign will illuminate a deeper layer of your calling. You are being refined and prepared for greatness, and each step brings you closer to fulfilling your divine destiny. Chosen one. The sixth sign that proves you are God's favorite is the relentless drive to serve and uplift others. There is something within you that is deeply aware of the struggles, pain, and suffering of those around you. You feel the burden of the world, not because you are weak, but because you are anointed to carry it. You are one who is constantly looking for ways to make a difference, to lift others up, to encourage them, and to bring light to their darkness. This desire to serve others comes from a deep divine well within your soul. It is part of your calling, part of the spiritual DNA that was placed in you before you were born. While many people are focused on their own lives, their own success, or their own happiness, you are focused on others. You see beyond the surface of people's lives, and you can feel their pain, their fears, and their struggles. This sensitivity is not a weakness, it is a divine gift. God has placed within you a heart of compassion, a heart that beats with the desire to help, to heal, and to uplift. In Matthew chapter 20, verse 28, it says, "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." This same spirit of service has been placed in you, chosen one. You are not here just for yourself. You are here to bring light to others, to guide them, and to help them find their way. You may find yourself constantly giving to others, pouring out love and encouragement, and offering your time, your wisdom, and your energy. You are driven by a higher purpose to serve and uplift those around you, not for recognition or reward, but because it is a part of your divine calling. But this drive to serve can also be challenging. You may feel like you are constantly pouring into others, but receiving little in return. People may take advantage of your kindness, or you may find that the energy you give is not always reciprocated. You might feel exhausted, misunderstood, or even drained at times. But this is not a sign that you are failing. This is a sign that you are walking the path of the chosen one. You are being refined in this process, and God is using your service to shape you into the person He has called you to be. In fact, this deep drive to serve is a mark of your calling. The more you serve, the more you will grow, but also the more resistance you will face. The enemy will try to discourage you, to make you feel like your efforts are in vain or that you are giving too much. But know this: God sees your heart. He sees the sacrifices you make, the love you pour out, and the way you continually seek to serve others. Your acts of service are not unnoticed. They are being recorded in heaven, and they are part of your divine reward. The enemy may try to make you feel like your service is unnoticed, or that your efforts are futile, but this is a lie. God is using you to plant seeds of hope, encouragement, and love in the lives of others. Even when you don't see the fruit, immediately know that your service is having a lasting impact. Just like a seed that is planted in the soil, your acts of love and service will eventually bear fruit in God's perfect timing. You may have wondered why you feel so compelled to serve, to give, and to help, even when it feels like you have little to give. This is the divine nature within you, the nature of Christ who came to serve. Your heart is being shaped by this same spirit of service, and through it you are becoming more aligned with your true identity as a chosen one. This service to others is not just about helping them, it is also about helping you grow, develop, and align with God's will. You are meant to be a vessel of God's love, and His love is not just for you, it is meant to flow through you and touch the lives of everyone around you. Your calling is not just to receive blessings, but to be a blessing. This is the divine nature you are created to carry. You are a light in the world, and your service to others is the way that light shines the brightest. Whether it's through listening to someone's struggles, offering a word of encouragement, or simply being present for those in need, your acts of kindness and service are a reflection of the love and light that God has placed within you. At times you may feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but this is the very purpose for which you were chosen. You were born to serve, not out of obligation, but out of the overflow of divine love in your heart. The more you serve, the more you will be filled with God's peace, joy, and purpose. Your service is not just about doing, it is about becoming. You are becoming more like Christ with every act of service, and in doing so, you are aligning yourself with the very essence of who you were meant to be. Chosen one, as you continue to serve and uplift those around you, know that you are fulfilling your divine calling. The world may not always understand your drive to give, they may even take your kindness for granted. But remember, your reward is not from them, it is from God. You are building treasures in heaven, treasures that cannot be seen by human eyes, but treasures that will last for eternity. So continue to serve, continue to uplift, and continue to pour out the love and light that God has placed within you. Your acts of service are part of your divine mission. You are a vessel of God's love, and through you, others are being touched, transformed, and led into the light. Stay with me, chosen one, because the next sign will deepen your understanding of your divine purpose. Chosen one. As we come to the final sign, it is the most profound and revealing one of all, the powerful pull toward your divine purpose. This is not just an occasional feeling or a moment of inspiration. It is a constant, unshakable pull deep within your soul that has been there since the moment you were born. You have always felt it, even when the world tried to distract you or lead you astray. It is the divine calling that has never let you go, the constant tugging on your heart that says you were meant for something greater. Have you ever wondered why, no matter how much you try to fit in or follow the world's path, something inside of you always longs for more? Have you felt restless at times, as though you were meant to achieve something that has not yet come to fruition? Chosen one. This is the pull of your divine destiny, a force so powerful that it refuses to let you settle for mediocrity. It is a call to rise, to step into the full potential that God has placed within you. This pull toward your purpose is unmistakable. It's not a quiet whisper, but a deep, undeniable force within you that draws you toward the mission that only you can fulfill. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. You were born to stand apart, to influence, to lead, and to bring change to the world around you. And this pull is God's way of guiding you toward that destiny, ensuring that no matter how much the world tries to distract you, you cannot escape the divine purpose you were created for. Throughout your life, you have felt this calling, this sense that you are meant for more than just the typical path. You have likely tried to ignore it or run from it, but it always finds a way to bring you back. It may have come in the form of dreams, visions, or a deep knowing that you are meant for something greater. Perhaps it appeared as a persistent thought in your mind, or in moments of reflection when everything else seemed silent. You could hear it calling you to step into your true identity. This persistent longing is the sign that you are walking in the divine purpose you were designed for. In Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, God says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you before you were born. I set you apart." This is not just a verse, this is your truth. God has set you apart for this very moment, and this pull you feel is His way of ensuring that you walk in alignment with the purpose He placed in you before you were even born. You're not just walking through life aimlessly, you're walking in divine alignment, being pulled by a force greater than yourself. Your purpose is already written in the heavens, and now it is time for you to step into it fully. This powerful pull toward your divine purpose often grows stronger with time. You may have tried to follow the world's expectations, tried to fit into a mold that was never meant for you, but as you continue to grow spiritually, this pull will only intensify. You will begin to notice that nothing else can satisfy you. You will feel a deep inner unrest when you are not living in alignment with your true calling. The path you once thought was right will start to feel more and more distant, while your divine purpose will seem like the only road that makes sense. The world may try to tell you that you are being unrealistic or dreaming too big, but God is calling you to rise above the world's standards. The pull you feel is His way of reminding you that you were not meant to fit into the mold of what society says you should be. You were meant to break free, to rise above the limitations and restrictions that the world has placed on you. The divine purpose within you is calling you to step into your full potential and to walk boldly into the life you were always meant to live. You may feel like you are at a crossroads, unsure of how to proceed or what steps to take next. But rest assured, chosen one, that the path is already laid out for you. God has been preparing you for this very moment. Your purpose will become clearer as you continue to seek Him, to align yourself with His will, and to trust that He is guiding you every step of the way. This is not about finding your way on your own. It is about trusting that God has already made the way clear for you. As you step forward in faith, the doors will open, the opportunities will come, and you will see your divine purpose unfold before you. This is the moment you've been waiting for, and this is the final sign that you are walking in the fullness of your calling. The pull toward your divine purpose is no longer something you can ignore. It is something you must embrace fully. So, chosen one, embrace this moment. Embrace the calling that has always been within you. Let the power of this pull guide you into the next season of your life, the season of purpose, influence, and divine alignment. You are not just living for yourself, you are living for a higher purpose, one that will touch the lives of many and bring light into dark places. The seventh sign is the powerful pull toward your divine purpose, and it is the final confirmation that you are walking the path you were always destined to walk. You were created for greatness, and this journey is just the beginning. Step Stay with me, chosen one, because your story is far from over. The full revelation of your divine calling is about to unfold, and I cannot wait to see the extraordinary things God has in store for you. Chosen one, you have heard the truth, and now it's time to walk boldly in your divine calling. This moment is a sacred revelation revealing your true identity, your purpose, and your divine origin. The enemy will try to distract you, but you know the truth now, and that truth will guide you through every challenge. Stay grounded in your faith, aligned with your spiritual path, and trust that God is leading you every step of the way. Remember, you are not alone. Heaven is with you, empowering you to rise and fulfill your divine mission. If this message resonated with you, comment 7777 below as a declaration of your readiness to step into your calling. Subscribe, like, and stay connected as you continue on this transformative journey. Walk boldly, chosen one, and let your light shine.